Hi guys, welcome back to Customary Measurement Conversion. Yesterday we had a wonderful guest speaker, Mrs. Violante, partly because I was having serious phone and technical problems, and her video was very good, so why not use it? So I hope you learned a lot from her. I'm going to show you my note page. I know hers might look a little different, but before I do that, I want you to get a scrap piece of paper, and I want you to remember, without looking at your notes, what you can remember from gallon land. And go. Pause the video. Don't cheat. Okay, I hope you paused it. Here's what mine looks like. So we were in lesson 3, customary conversions, 10 3/10. I know she did not label her page that way, but it's okay. And I have the Gallon King or Gallon Land, whichever one you want. And if I zoom out, you can see that I have all Gallon Land or King with 4 queens. Each queen had 2, a prince and a princess, 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 and each prince and princess had 2 cats, 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 and each cat had 8 offspring. I know some of the stories are different, but use whatever one helps you. 8 offspring. I did not write the O next to it because then it looks like 80. But 8 offspring, and O helps me remember ounces, and offspring, remember, is a fancy science word for children. So 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8. 8 times 8 is 64. So there are 64 ounces in a gallon, which is what you learned yesterday. So today we're going to use that gallon man, and we're going to practice. I'm going to zoom out a little bit because we're going to practice what happens if we want to do halves. And I know some of the videos I showed you talked about that, but we're going to keep practicing. So this is still just 10 3/10 because we're still practicing. Sorry, I'm trying to make it so you can see the best you can, but 10 3/10. Okay. Guys, I miss you. I miss being in the classroom with you. All right, so let's look today. We want to try, what if we had 3 1/2 quarts equals how many cups? So 3 1/2 quarts equals how many cups? Well, I'm going to look over here. I have 1 quart, 2 quart, 3 quarts, and I need half of this one. So I'm just going to block half off, okay? And I'm looking for cups. So in this whole queue, I see 1, 2, 3, 4 C's. 5, 6, 7, 8 C's. 9, 10, 11, 12 C's. 13, 14 C's. Half of a quart is half of the queue, so I'm cutting it up in half. So now after all that talking, I forgot how many cups we had. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 cups. Now that's the way we do it with counting. But what if I said, well, 1 quart equals 4 cups, right? So 1 quart equals 4 cups, which means 3 1/2 times 4. Now, obviously, I don't want to necessarily do that because then I'd have to convert. But for those of you who are strong in math, think about it logically. 3 times 4 is 12. Half of 4 is 2. 12 plus 2 is 14. Okay? If that confused you, don't worry. You can always draw out the gallon, okay? All right. And I'm just going to write down equals 14 cups because we just proved it. But again, you can do the counting. All right, let's try, what about if we did 2 1/2 gallons equals how many pints? 2 1/2 gallons equals how many pints? Well, how many G's would I need to count then? 2 1/2. So if I do 1, that counts as 1 time. Then I do it again, that counts as another time. And then I cut it in half, and that counts as my half time, right? So let's try it. We're looking for P's in 1G. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 gallon equals, I'll write that down, 1 gallon equals 8 pints. So another gallon would equal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Plus 1 gallon equals 8 pints. Plus half of a gallon, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. So I have 4, 8, and 8. And that would be 8 plus 8 is, hopefully you said 16, plus 4 is 20. That would be 20 pints. Again, I'm going to show you another way. So 1 gallon equals 8 pints. 2.5 gallons equals, so it'd be 2.5 times 8, which is 2 times 8 is 16. Half of 8 is 4. 16 plus 4 is 20 pints. You can do it this way. You can do it this way by the way I did it. You could convert it and try it. Whatever's easiest for you. All right, let's try another one. Let's try, why don't we do cups to ounces, okay? So how about we do, so this was number 1, this was number 2, let's do number 3. How about we do 6.5 cups. That's gonna be tricky. Equals how many ounces? Okay, 6.5 cups equals how many ounces? Well, let's see. We need to find 6 cups for starters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's too many. I need 6.5. So 1 cup has 8 ounces. So that's 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8. And then I need half of this cup. Well, what's half of 8? 4. So it really looks like this. C, 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 C plus C plus C. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus C cut in half. Just that part of the C. So this is 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus half of 8 is 4. Or 6.5 times 8, which is 48 plus 4, which is 52. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times 8 is 48. 6 and 8, 1 on 8. 6 times 8 is 48. Plus half of another cup, which is 4. 48, 49, 50, 51, 52. All right, one more. Let's try, I wish I could hear you giving me suggestions. Let's try 3, no. I want to do, let's go this way. Let's do, wow, I can't think of anything, guys. Okay, let's do, let's do 3, did I do quarts already? I did. I didn't do pints going that way. Okay, so how about we do 12 and a half pints equals how many cups? Okay, 12 and a half pints equals how many cups? I want you to pause the video and go over here. In 1 pint, there are 2 cups. So I want you to keep counting until you get to 12 and a half pints. All right, hopefully you did. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 4 pints. 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 5 pints. 13, 14, 15, 16. That's 6 pints. And I have to do that again. Now that's 8 pints, isn't it? Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 pints in 1 gallon. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. So 16 for 1. And then I need, that was 8, so I need 4 more. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. And I need half of another one. 25. So that should be 25 cups, but I'm going to check my work. So 12 and so 1 pint equals 2 cups. 12 and a half times 2 equals 12 times 2 is 24. Half of 2 is 1. 24 plus 1 is 25. 25 cups. All right, go ahead and go back to those playlist videos because there were a couple in there that had some good review problems on them. And then I want you to try today's Pearson activity. All right, have a great day.